Full name is Nancy De Guia. For the bachelor's degree, I had AB in economics, all right, at UST. And then when I joined the academe, because I'm taking care of tourism, I also took here in Southville BS Tourism Management as well. And then for postgraduate, I have my master's in international hospitality management, all right, at LPU, and also my doctorate degree in Doctor of Philosophy in Management, also at LPU. Okay, so right now I am concurrent Dean of Tourism for SISC, and now also handling Dean of Academics for SISFU. It's only with Southville, all right, because from the corporate world, all right, when I opted for the early retirement from Shangri-La, Makati Shangri-La, then I joined Southville in 2010. So it's almost been 12 years. For the hospitality, I've been with the hospitality industry, or the hotel industry to be specific about it, 20 years, I would say. Yeah, 20 years in the hotel industry, and then with the academe, 12 years. What propelled me to take PhD is because in the academic, in the academe, all right, one of important milestone, all right, that you will have will be the academic credentials. And of course, to help me, I mean, in terms of the lifelong learning, all right, it is important that we pursue further studies, all right, more so because I'm holding a key position in the school that made me decide that I pursue further studies up to the PhD degree. After being with the corporate world, or the hotel industry for that matter, for about 20 years, I think so when I opted for the early retirement from Makati Shangri-La, I feel that I also have to do my share of giving back to the community. So even with a lower, say in terms of remuneration, normally in the academy it's not going to be as high as the one in the corporate world, but what gives me fulfillment, or my objective is really more to be able to give back to the community. And I saw that, you know, teaching, all right, would be a very good way, all right, to start with, right, wherein I will be able to somehow share my knowledge to our students, and hopefully inspire them, all right, and be very productive citizens, you know, in the future once they join the workforce. Okay, my future plans, it's just to make sure that I somehow, first and foremost, be able to touch lives, all right, especially the students, all right, somehow influence them to make sure that they get to be the best that they can be, not only in their professional endeavors, but as well as in their personal lives. Okay, so that's the first one. And for me to be able to do that is to make sure that I always go for, you know, the directions or the objectives, the mission and the vision of the school, so that it can be realized, all right, since of course, bottom line will always be to make sure that our graduates will be able to somehow make that difference, all right, in the 20th century. Well, as I have mentioned earlier on, and I firmly believe that the quest for knowledge is a lifelong journey, and it's the only way that we make sure that we'll be able to share what we know and what we have to the future generations. All right, and by doing so, we are able to somehow sustain, all right, sustain and uplift, all right, the lives of our students, all right, and be the future leaders, all right, uh, of this society by making sure that we are able to impart the 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 right values, all right, more so mold their character, aside, of course, from that, as I mentioned, from that knowledge, all right, that will make them very productive and help their country, all right, to be able to move forward and grow in the 20th century, and especially in this, in the industrial revolution.